Hi everyone and welcome back to Simming with Abby. Do you guys know how late it is right now? It's like 2 a.m. right now and I'm filming this. Why am I even up? Who knows? But anyways, guys, we're building the kitchen today. Oh, also, I left in the black lines on the side. I play on a Mac, so if I do full screen, it does leave these black bars on the side. I think they're really freaking annoying, but if you guys don't mind them and you want to see everything that I'm doing, including everything that I pick out on the bottom bar, then by all means, let me know if you want me to do all my videos like this, or if you want me to zoom in a little bit, which is what I normally do, and cut out those black bars. Yeah, so anyways, let's jump into the kitchen. So my original vision for this kitchen was to have, you know, like in those modern kitchens these days, they have the stove in the center of the room and they have, you know, everything around it, like the regular stuff that you have in the kitchen is all around the sides, and then you have the stove and the sink and everything in the center, and that is the vision that I was going for. But you can see I am severely struggling, so that is not how we ended up creating the kitchen. I don't know if you already took a sneaky peek at my Twitter page where I posted a couple pics on Tumblr of the kitchen, so you may already have seen how the kitchen turns out. If you haven't, I will leave that down below for you guys to check out, or if you're one of those people who doesn't like to spoil the surprise, then just don't click on the link, just watch this video all the way to the end and you know, I think you'll really love it. I really enjoy making kitchens as well as all the other rooms, but the kitchens most importantly because I have tons of custom knickknacks and stuff like that, which may actually be not a good thing for you, but a good thing for me, because obviously it's in my game. But when you guys try and download this house, you may run into that issue of a lot of the little knickknacks and stuff disappearing. And if you've watched any of these other videos, you know that I've clearly said that my sim loves knickknacks, loves little you know, different accent pieces and stuff, and I have a ton of them in the kitchen just to make it look super homey, so I apologize for that, guys. So you can see I went with this island counter in the center, and I originally picked it because it has in the sides, it has like these open pocket shelving spaces, and I love shelving spaces, but it turns out those shelving units are not functional. You cannot put anything in them. It's just literally there for show. I tried to put different things inside of the island and it just did not work. So yeah, you're gonna see that I eventually go with these storage cupboards, which are the same ones I picked that are in the living area, and these are probably the most functional and the best type of cabinets you can have in your sim house. So if you have not got anything similar to this, then head on over to the Sims resource or head on over to the Sims store and definitely download something like this, because it just makes such a difference in the room. You can really spruce up your house and put anything you want in there, and it works so amazingly in the kitchen. You know, I'm gonna use it to put in a ton of plates and bowls and stuff like that to make it really look like a kitchen. So for the island, I did have the 4 squares, but it just wasn't working for me, so I did 2 of them and had them opposite each other so that we could put seats on each side, so the people could sit in front of each other. So I thought that was actually a kind of a cool idea, so I was actually quite happy that I chose to do that. I haven't thought of doing that in any of my other houses that I've built on The Sims, so now that I found that this actually works quite well, I cannot wait to incorporate that into a bunch of my other houses as well. So this is what we go with, and now I'm at the point where what colour do I want the cabinets to be? I couldn't decide how I wanted the kitchen. I thought maybe I could do a wood, maybe I could do like this custom pattern, which yeah, it looks so gross. I don't know what I was thinking right now, why I would pick that. That just does not look nice at all. I guess at this point I was just like, don't know what to do, but I do keep the layout how it is right now. I keep that exact layout, and now I'm just going to play around with all the different types of, you know, like different designs I can put on the cabinet, whether it's going to be wood or whether it's going to be plastic, and yeah. So originally, above the cooker, I wanted to have one of those cooker overheads. So I searched and searched and searched forever, couldn't find it. And so I just decided to put like the shelves across over the top, and then at the last minute I do find it, so I do have to readjust my kitchen again, but for now we're going with the shelves and we're gonna see what we can do. So now I'm just looking for some things to spruce up the kitchen, so let's have a look into the section. Oh yeah, I wanted it to look like kitchen cabinets. I was trying to find some that would sit up there that I could actually make functional, like I could put things inside of, and I couldn't, so I just went with those. Okay, I love the wood. Like, it's the same wood that I used in the office space, the same wood that I used in the shelves. I thought it looked just so nice in the kitchen. I am such a huge fan of that wood pattern, and you've probably seen me incorporate it in a bunch of things in this house. Oh, look, here I am trying to find the overhead cooker thing. I looked, I don't know where it could be. I was just like, where is this thing? So the kitchen is coming together very slowly but nicely. What do you guys think so far? Let me know in the comments what you think of the layout of the kitchen. Do you think that if you were creating this kitchen, you would put the layout a little bit differently? What do you think so far? So I'm going with these lights underneath the shelf. I think it's going to brighten up the kitchen and, you know, just make it a brighter place. What am I saying to you guys? It's going to make it brighter, and that's the goal we're going for. Bright white kitchen. It's going to look awesome. Found it. So there we go. Overhead kitchen, like a light thing, and it just looks like a modern kitchen, and I love it. So I moved that light over there to go over by the window. Not that you would need that much light by the window, but I chose to move it there because it was just blocking my way really while I was trying to decorate. And I chose to go with like a brick pattern against this wall. Even though the house is not made of bricks on the outside, it's just really just for accent. And then I've decided to just add in some kitchen things like microwave, and I was going to put a coffee maker in there, but I could not find enough space to put it, so they're just going to have to go to the coffee shop for some coffee, which I think would actually be kind of a fun thing to create. So I think I'm going to create a coffee shop soon. Definitely going to create a coffee shop. So stay tuned to my channel for that, because I just have like a vision in my head right now of how I can decorate this coffee shop. So I'm adding some pots and pans, and these I downloaded from the Sims resource, which actually came in a set, and I thought that maybe having it like a pop of color like the blue would look cool, but no one has blue pans, so I do change it back to like a white or a silver color, and I think it looks a bit more realistic with silver. So I'm just filling up this little cabinet here. I put in some pans, I put in a jar, some cups, a bag of flour, which did not fit, so I ended up putting it on the cabinet, then on the shelf. And now, what else am I doing? What am I doing, guys? I can't see. Oh, I put in a bowl, a nice pink bowl, because they are girls, and this house is very colourful, so I think that they would have mismatched colours and mismatched decor pieces, I guess. So I put one on the table. This is me trying to put it inside of the cabinet there. I'm thinking maybe it would look cool if I put it in the cabinet, and it doesn't fit, doesn't work, so yeah, now I'm just going through the list as I always do to see what I can find, see what I can put, and I have these wine bottles and kitchen tubs of stuff. I don't know what it is. I think it's supposed to be cereal, but I think it just looks very kitcheny, so it's there. We're adding these wine bottles, and this little tray thing I have the wine bottles in, it's definitely not for wine bottles, it's for towels, but I think it looks I don't know, it just gives the room some character. Now I'm trying to put a plant pot here. I want it to look like the plant pot is part of the cabinet. So I'm trying to like push it through. And then I'm changing the wood to match with the cabinet. So yeah, that's what I'm going for here. Then I added in these knives, and I couldn't find a good place to put it. It wouldn't let me rotate it the way I wanted it to rotate. I wanted it to be right next to the microwave in the corner, facing, with the knives facing me, rather than having them at that weird angle that it is right now. But that's pretty much the only place I could get it to fit, so that's where it stayed. And now I'm just going through some more little accent things and seeing what I can put. I thought about putting a food processor because there's not much space to work with. The only thing they really need kitchen counters for is to chop up their food and also to put the plate down. So I figured if they put their plate down in the island and they use the food processor to chop up their food, they don't really need much counter space. All their stuff can just stay there. So now adding in some more shelving units. I don't know what I'm going to put on the shelves yet, but just saving the game, glitchy, as always. I actually was doing a renovation today, and I got through the whole thing, and then I was ready to put the very last item in, and then the game crashed. I didn't save it once. I was like, no, started freaking out. Ugh, I was so annoyed. So I'm probably going to redo that renovation again tonight. Well, tonight it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but we'll see. Maybe tomorrow. So that black wall is supposed to look like a chalkboard wall, and I don't know. I was trying to find something that I could put on the wall to make it look like it was a chalkboard wall, but then I decided to put these like pin peg pictures. I think that it looks kind of like it has like a magnet on it, so I don't know. Do they make magnetic chalkboards? Is that even a thing? I don't know. So I chose to put these shelving units in here, but when I thought about it, I thought it would be actually kind of cool if I had a TV in the kitchen, a very small wall TV in the kitchen. So I do get rid of one of the shelves and add in a TV. As for right now, I'm looking for a kitchen rug, and I really like this rug. I think that, I don't know, it's just animal print. What kind of animals are they? Are they farm animals or what? I don't know, but I do like that rug, so I do add that in there, and I'm just adding in some additional accent pieces. I wanted to find like picture frames and some more like kitchen type stuff, so I added some wine glasses and some more wine, and obviously I decided that they wanted cupcakes in their kitchen with a very high position. Obviously they're not going to be able to reach that, so those cupcakes are going to go old and moldy very quickly. So just going through some more of the custom stuff and seeing what we've got. So there I'm thinking, maybe I could put some more wine glasses, but this is the point where I'm like, let's just change this up. Oh, and I downloaded this hot pepper hot pepper reel, or I don't really know what it's called, but I put that hot pepper thing there next to the cooker so they could pull one off and just throw it in there cooking if they're on the stove, which would be kind of cool, in my imagination anyway. That thing is so not functional. So what are we doing right now? Let's see. Staring at the sky, looks like. Okay, clock. We added a clock. And now we're adjusting the clock to match the same color as the microwave. And we're adding some more pictures. Oh, I love this. Even though the couple, I'm saying the couple, even though the family, I don't think that they're going to have any pets, not anytime soon anyway. But I think that the teen may have a soft spot for pets, or maybe the mom. I think the mom will probably have a soft spot for like a little tiny fluffy dog, maybe. That might be something that she might have. So we'll have her thinking that pets are really nice and having pictures of pets on the wall. So now I'm just really looking around to see what I can add and what I shouldn't have in there and what I can take off. And this is the part where I pick a TV and I moved the shelf over so that the TV could fit. So we're finished. What do you guys think of the kitchen? I love it. I think it just looks so homey. It looks like someone really lives here. It looks like someone's real kitchen. I think that it's one of my favorite rooms in the house. In fact, no, my favorite room in the house is definitely the living room. So I have that link down below. In fact, I have all of the rooms linked down below. But if you're looking for a room to look at next, go and look at the living room. I love that. That's my favorite room. And the kitchen definitely comes in second. So our next episode will be the final episode of the series. We'll be wrapping up the rest of the house, which means we'll be doing the bathroom, the hallway, upstairs and the hallway downstairs, the dining area, and the backyard, which is going to be so much fun. So guys, before I say goodbye, I leave you with a task at hand, and that is to create a name for this house. After I upload the last video, the house is going to be up on the Sims 3 website. I really don't want to upload it without having a really awesome name, and I can't think of one, so I'm going to leave that up to you. Plus, I think it'll be fun if you guys pick a name. So yeah, let me know, and I look forward to seeing you guys in that final part. So stay tuned to my channel, guys. The final part will be up very, very, very soon. So thank you for watching Simming with Abby, and I'll see ya. Bye!